This weekend, we're heading to one of Georgia's hidden coastal gems, Jekyll Island. Tucked away on the northern tip of Jekyll Island, this campground is a nature lover's dream. Surrounded by towering live oaks, Spanish moss, and just minutes from the beach. From biking under canopies of ancient trees to exploring historical sites, spotting sea turtles, and singing worship music under the stars, we've got an action-packed, faith-boosting weekend ahead. So grab your favorite chair, relax, and come along as we enjoy Driftwood Beach, explore the island, and make the most of this amazing coastal adventure. Welcome to Wander with Will. Let's get started. Well, good morning everyone, and welcome to the beautiful Jekyll Island. You are experiencing one of Georgia's natural wonders. It's called Driftwood Beach. It is filled with wood from the ocean that's washed up here. There's driftwood just as far as the eye can see in both directions. So down there, all the other way. And this is pretty much a favorite for photographers who want to come out here and see the sunrise and get that perfect shot. There was a tree here, which was the iconic Driftwood Beach tree, but in the last hurricane, it washed away, which is super sad. I'll put a picture right here so that you can see what that looked like when I used to take pictures instead of videos. But it's supposed to be a beautiful day here on Jekyll Island, and I'm super excited to be able to take you guys along on this journey. We're camping over at Jekyll Island campground, which is not even 5 minutes from here. So I'm gonna put the camera down, just enjoy spending some time with the Lord this morning. Well guys, I'm here with the ministry over the weekend, so I'm headed back to the car. I have to work on the message that I'm delivering this morning. I haven't really had that much coffee, so I am definitely in need of more coffee. All right, so welcome to the campsite. This is where Echo is camping. See the trailer in the back there. You can see all the camp chairs, all the tents. We pretty much rented like all the primitive sites back here at Jekyll Island Campground. They have a ton of RV sites, and then all the way in the very back of the campground, they have primitive sites. And just listen to the birds. Isn't that great? The birds are singing. It's like spring, y'all. It's a gorgeous day. So I'm gonna get some bike riding in, show you guys a little bit of the bike riding trails that they have available here at Jekyll Island. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there. Let's explore. There's something magical about Jekyll Island's natural beauty. As I cruise down this trail, I'm surrounded by a canopy of majestic live oaks draped in Spanish moss, one of the island's most iconic sights. These trees can live for hundreds of years, standing as silent witnesses to Jekyll's rich history. The island is home to over 1,000 acres of maritime forests, salt marshes, and pristine beaches, making it a haven for wildlife and outdoor lovers alike. With over 20 miles of paved bike trails weaving through these stunning landscapes, riding here is one of the best ways to experience the island's natural beauty up close. It's easy to see why Jekyll Island feels like a step back in time, protected, peaceful, and truly one of Georgia's most beautiful coastal escapes. Welcome to Jekyll Island Presbyterian Church. So this is one of the old historic churches that is on the island. And it is absolutely beautiful. As you can see, the live oaks, the moss. Now, I don't know if they actually have services here every Sunday. I'd be curious to look, but it seems like this is a fully functioning, beautiful, with an office kind of church. If you love history, I'm just telling you, you gotta come to Jekyll Island because there's just so much history, from talking about the Civil War and the Confederacy and the different forts that were here on the island to the hunting club that was here right before the World War II. It's just so much to see, and the history of it all is what people, I think, like most of it. The beauty mixed with history. Only 35% of Jekyll Island can be developed. The other 65% is maintained and preserved. So most of the development on Jekyll has been done. And the majority of the island is basically just preserved in the natural habitat, which is great. Now to Jekyll Island Baptist Church. If you hear something in the background, it's an airplane. It is literally right across the street from the airport that's here at Jekyll Island. The airport is a small airport. You can't fly any big jets out of here. The runway is just not big enough. But when you, if you have a private airplane, or maybe a single prop airplane, you could definitely fly those out of here. But this is Jekyll Island Baptist Church, another gorgeous historic church here on the island. Here in the South, if you're from a different place and you're watching this video, the South is known as the Bible Belt. The reason why is because down here, faith is such an integral part of the community. Many times growing up, it is your only community. And so the fact that there's a Presbyterian church and a Baptist church all on one island just shows that the need for the community was so big. There are massive trees all over this island, and some of the biggest ones are right here on this property. These are just gigantic trees. Thank you, Lord. What a beautiful shot. After the bike ride, I got back to the camper and somebody looked so cuddly and so just wonderful. So Biddy. It was Biddy. So I decided to take a nap. I am headed to the beach. And just like that, we're at the beach. This one is, there's several beaches here on Jekyll. This one is Ocean View Beach Park. So we'll see how good the beach is here. The wind is blowing, so that's why you'll see us wearing, you know, hoodies and jackets and stuff. You like my wife's jacket? She got this in Alaska. This is her Alaska jacket.
At the beach.
Here at the beach.
Yeah.
Put your hat on and it's way too windy out here. Not enjoyable. Cold. When the wind's blowing like this, it's too much. So we're gonna find something else to do. All right, so we are here at 24 Coastal Grill, and this is where the ministry's eating tonight. So we'll see. We have never been here before. Don't know how good it is or how good it's not, but I'll get you guys some B-roll, and that way I can get you some an idea of what it's like to eat at this awesome restaurant.
Copycats.
Well, 24 Seasons was 24 stars.
It was not 24 Seasons. It's called 24 Coastal.
24 Coastal, season 24. It's 24 the movie. It was delicious. So I was very happy with that decision. You know,
delicious.
That's part of the fun of traveling, wouldn't you say, is getting to experience some of the local cuisine. We're headed to sunset right now, and hopefully we will get a beautiful sunset for you guys. You guys, we're like at sunset driving there, and Cassie's like, I think I'm just gonna sit in the car. I was like, what? Why? She's like, I'm so full. I can't move.
I literally can't. Maybe it's just a dog sitting on my stomach.
Yeah. What do you have to say for yourself, madam? Sitting on mommy's tummy? Gracious. Y'all, I think it's gonna be a great sunset. Did I say sunrise earlier? I think I said sunrise. It's sunset. I always do that. I say sunset when it's supposed to be sunrise, and I say sunrise when it's supposed to be sunset. Sorry. Words are hard. All right, I had to put on a jacket because the wind is it's pretty serious. So we're at Clam Creek to watch the sunset, and you can see, I mean, picnic tables. There's a pier here where you can actually go fishing off of. And you know, just huge, beautiful live oaks covered in moss. So it's a great place to just kick back for the day. It's right across the street from the campground. So it's like an easy place to go and to just enjoy being outside. Jekyll is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean on one side and vast salt marshes on the other. Large tides push and pull the water from the marshes to the ocean. The tides mix up sediment along with tiny plant and animal life. This can make the water a little murky, but it is rich in life and provides an ideal environment for the fish. So I'm not sure if you guys can see this on the camera or not, but the tide is coming this way, which means the tide is actually coming into the intercoastal waterway. Tomorrow morning, Lord willing, we're trying to go to Shark Tooth Beach, which is going to be a mile hike in and a mile hike out, and we're trying to do it at low tide. So if we can pull that off, hopefully we can get some shark teeth to take back to Beckett, so that should be pretty fun. Well, good morning everyone. It's a beautiful morning here on Jekyll Island. It's like 6:40 and I think it's time for some coffee. So let's go get coffee. All right, so we've officially started today. It took a little while to get started just because had to make some breakfast, had to make coffee, all that good stuff. And when you're in a big group and you're always busy, it's not like you can film. So I apologize for that. But we're headed to Shark Tooth Beach. So it's low tide. Hopefully we're gonna get some shark teeth. And we leave here in I think like 3-4 minutes. So I'm getting some final things done, and then yeah, we'll be on the road. Don't want anybody taking this. All right, let's do this thing. For the wife, for me. We're here. So not a far drive at all. You actually have to go by the water park that's on the island. After the water park, if you ever come to Jekyll, you want to go to Shark Tooth Beach, look for the gate that's on your right. You'll see some people parking out there, and that is where Shark Tooth Beach is. So we are here. I'll get you some B-roll along the way. My wife has such a hard time regulating her temperature. One second she's burning up, the next second she's freezing cold. It's just... that one out. You guys have any dogs where sometimes they go poop and they don't get it out of their butt, and so they're just kind of like walking like, oh, here it is. Corner, and next thing you know, she's face to face. No, just so I can get some footage of me and you. Yeah.
So sweet.
Yeah. Welcome to Shark Tooth Beach. As you can see, like the sand is just covered in like shells, rocks, that sort of thing. I'll get you a close-up so you can see. It's not fun to walk on this kind of stuff in bare feet, but when you're looking for like a treasure hunt kind of thing, it sure does make it really fun. So we're gonna try and see if we can find us a shark tooth to bring home to Beckett. I think he would really like that. Well, I'll tell you this, guys, it's sure is pretty in terms of the temperature. It's not that cold, but my goodness, it's all very gray looking out here this morning. Not much sun peeking through the clouds right now, and it's not 100% pretty to look at, so might not be much B-roll from the footage here. Well, friends, we had 0 shark teeth. They call it Shark Tooth Beach, but I don't know about that.
What I read about it said if you're patient enough, you'll find prehistoric shark teeth.
Prehistoric? I think maybe you're out there for a couple of hours looking, but I don't know. It's not a big activity of mine just to look down for hours. I try to look up to the Lord. All right, we're back at the campsite. So we're gonna eat lunch and I'll see you guys after lunch. Lunch was delicious, and now it is time for the turtle rescue exhibit. Cassie decided to stay home at the camper and take a nap.
I did not.
All right, we'll see you guys there.
Winnie, Winnie.
All right, that's on. Welcome to Jekyll Island Sea Turtle Center. I feel like right after that I should have said for the performing arts. Just feels like it should be, but nice and warm. The sun came out. Look, blue skies. Whew, that's nice.
Are these trees grow in Georgia?
Hey, Cass.
Yes.
What state are we in?
Oh, we're in Georgia. That's why it's a dumb question.
This is why you need me.
Yeah, that's true. Green bell peppers. What happened? Ew.
Turtle poop.
It's not. Some little kid left their gum in there. He is not happy.
It ain't coming off. I'm gonna have to go get a stick or something.
Oh, this show is way better.
So what'd you think?
It was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was very informative.
Very informative. I would not call it fun. I would call it informative.
The best part,
Yeah.
I got a sea turtle.
A sea turtle shirt that has a QR code that basically you scan and you can track a real life sea turtle. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's so cool.
But this was super informative. If you are a turtle fan, if you like turtle power, if you are a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. All right, back to the campsite. We gotta start kind of getting everything prepped and ready for dinner. So I will see you guys after dinner. All right, folks, I'm on a different bike now. And the reason why, check it out. Reason why is because we have to return these bikes back to the place where we picked them up today. So we had 20 of them that we rented for all the people in the ministry. So I figure I'll take you guys with me to go return some of these bikes. Maybe I can get you some good B-roll along the way.
Every day isn't shining like today. Beauty rising, I can say I have seen mountain highs and some valleys. Yeah, I've shouldered some baggage, felt the weight of some burdens, carried shame, cried in pain, took the lies and put them on me. I will leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. Oh, I will give you everything I've got. Oh, I surrender all and leave it at the altar, God. Oh, yeah. Mine are the visions that I've seen and I've held on so tight. Turned out they were holding on me, on my skin, digging deeper. All I saw in the mirror, I had to learn. All I wanted was always there, deep inside me. So I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. Oh, oh, I give you everything I've got. Oh, I surrender all, yeah. Leave it at the altar, God. Oh, I give it all away. I give it all away. I give it all away. Oh, have my heart today. All my hopes and dreams, it's all yours to take. Oh, so I leave it at the altar.
We made it.
Yes, we made it.
Woohoo!
Yes, we made it. We had a good weekend.
It was awesome.
And this guy here was awesome. I have to admit, I have to be honest for once in my life.
Stop it, Paul.
He was awesome.
Stop it. All right, I'm catching a ride.
Yeah.
On the way back. It was a good bike ride.
Awesome.
Beautiful day. It's 6:11 p.m. You know what that means. Time for sunset. Let's go. Well, here we are, the last evening on Jekyll Island, and we have a beautiful sunset happening. This has been a great trip. It's been so memorable to experience it with Cassie and Biddy and so many friends. It makes you super thankful, you know, to be here and to get to experience such a beautiful place. The seagulls are going crazy tonight. You can hear them. They're like just going nuts for some reason. It's almost like they're laughing at us. They're like, ha ha ha, you land dwellers. So funny. All right, we are now headed to the campsite. Sunset was good, but we have had some crazy stuff going on. Like, I think we're up to 12 ticks now that we've removed from Biddy. So there is that. Yeah, so if you ever come to Jekyll or Cumberland Island, Sapelo Island, they got tons of ticks, and poor Biddy, she's got them all over her, and so we have to get her some medicine and get all these ticks off of her. She's already had a bath, so it's just been a lot. Cassie's been going through it with a fine-tooth comb, every little inch of her, and yep. So now we're headed back to the campsite. We got to get her some treats of some kind. She was so good getting that last tick off of her, so hopefully it's the last. All right, we'll see you guys back at the campsite.
My house was built on you, and I'm the rock on which.
Well, guys, it is time for bed. Had a wonderful night, enjoying fellowshipping, but then having to pack up a whole lot of stuff because rain is supposed to start at 4 a.m. So we tried to get as much packed up as possible, so that way in the morning time, if it's pouring and thunderstorms, it won't be so hard. But hopefully next time I see you, you'll be hearing the pitter-patter of rain on the camper. So good night, everybody. I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning, everyone. Listen to that rain. Super beautiful to hear the rain. Wow. Got a little rainstorm going on. I gotta get to the group see if they need anything. So I'm gonna have to catch up with you guys a little bit later on this morning. But just wanted to say good morning and say thanks for watching. Here we are, taking shelter. Look at that rain. It's the Japanese symbol. It's what all Japanese do.
Every picture.
Every picture. Me so happy.
So happy. We're going home today.
Yay.
We've been here for like 3 weeks.
Yes. Or 3 days. Either one.
3 days, 3 weeks. What's the difference?
But look at the rain coming down. We got 2 canopies set up with a tarp covering over both the canopies, so that way you're not getting rain in between the canopies. Look at the man, Rich Forbes himself. Hey! That's so funny.
Welcome to the jungles of South America.
Yeah! Woo! Well, got the trailer hooked up, got the camper ready to go in the rain, so we are about to head off of Jekyll Island. And like I always say, remember,
Follow Jesus.
and follow the trail. You never know how beautiful life can be. Take care, everybody.